Rizwan, it's Garrett, and you asked me that if I was happy with your services that you've been providing to me for my Amazon store to create a testimonial video for you. And so just me creating a video for you is testimony enough. But I want to talk to whoever's watching this and who's considering Rizwan and his team at e360Digital. Should you hire them? So here's what they've done for me. First of all, who I am, IDC WoodCraft. I'm the founder of this company, and I sell a lot of little wood carving products. And I've been an e-commerce platform, direct to consumer, but obviously, when we're selling products, we need to get that stuff onto Amazon. As I started to look into it, my eyes were getting crossed, bug-eyed, and I just got to a point where I don't want to deal with this. I need to find an expert and let them manage it. Being a CEO of a company, it's not my job to do that. I have to find someone who's really good at it. So here's what Rizwan and his team at e360Digital have done for me. Literally, I just called them up. I said, this is what I'm doing. They interviewed me to understand my market. They did market research to understand my particular niche, which is a small, unusual niche. And they started to set up the first product after I told them which product I wanted to get on the store. And then they got all that taken care of, everything in Amazon, and just handed to me what I had to do, like connect the payment methods and things like that. And in the year that I have been dealing with them, sometimes I wouldn't talk to them for several months because business was occupying me in other ways, and then I'd get an email from them to say, Garrett, you got something here that we have to handle. This is what's going on. So basically what I'm saying is they were monitoring my Amazon account all the way through, even though I wasn't paying any attention to it. I had a customer who bought one of my products through Amazon and did a return, and that person returned somebody else's stuff. Basically, they bought cheap stuff and they bought my stuff, and then they returned the cheap stuff to me, got a refund. These guys, I told them about it, and they said, we'll handle it, we'll file a complaint. I had to send them a few images or what have you, and they've taken care of it. When I have to provide images to them, that's one of the things I have to do of my products because images are everything. I take pictures, these are them, and I hand them to them. They doctor them up, they put all the stuff in it that make the images look good, make them attractive, and from there, they just take care of it, and they just bring it back to me for approval, and same with the copy, how it's written up. They do the research, they do the keyword research, they bring it back to me. Do these work? We're going to try this, we're going to try that. We'll do this with the ad spend to get the pay per click, because you got to get that. They're focused on getting reviews on my products, because reviews are the thing that's going to rank your product. So they're focused on the entire thing. It's almost like, here's the product, guys. You take it, here's the pictures, and here's a bit of the copy, and then they do the research. They come back, here's the pictures, Garrett, the final pictures. Are you happy with them? Here's the final copy. Are you happy with it? And I'll tweak it a little bit, send it back to them. They get everything set up. My Amazon store, they've got that set up. When I talk about store, you can have a product or you can have an Amazon store, which is what you want. And they have been encouraging me to do that because that amps up the business even more and the ROI or selling more product. So now we're in the growth phase, and these guys are taking off with all the products that I've been handing to them. And so it is really making a difference. It's taking the entire Amazon load off of my shoulders. They report back to me on a monthly basis how my store is doing, and everything. I get data every month from these guys, so I know exactly what's happening. They're very responsive, and when I message them, they're right on it. I get messages back from them within an hour. We have our private WhatsApp communication, and they're Johnny on the spot with it. So I'm very, very happy with Rizwan and his team. The cool thing is they walked me through the back end of Amazon, so I understood what was going on, what they were doing. And when there's something going on that I didn't know how to handle, they literally would set up instructions for me, say do this, 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 and this, or they would get on a Zoom call with me if I couldn't get it there. So at the end of the day, Rizwan and the guys at e360Digital, absolutely 100% 5-star review. I totally recommend them. If you are going into Amazon, It's very confusing. Let the experts handle them. These guys, I'm very, very pleased with them, and I will continue to use them from here on out because they're taking care of it for me. When it comes down to it, that's what we want. I don't need to mess with it because they got it. So there's my testimonial. Absolutely hire Rizwan and his team if you are in doubt. These are the guys to go to in my book. So there you go, Rizwan. That is truly how I feel about how you guys have handled my business on Amazon and put it all together. I didn't have to worry about it. You guys got it. Thanks a ton.